The race to the White House is heating up. So the two presidential candidates, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, are pulling out all stops in their campaigns. They are appealing to a multicultural population in 50 states in the bid to become the US next commander-in-chief. Which are the 5 vote banks Harris and Trump are trying to woo? News9 Plus Decodes. There are 5 communities that hold the key to the White House for the presidential candidates. These are African Americans, Latinos, Indian Americans, immigrants, and Muslims. Let's look at why they are significant. The African Americans. According to Pew Research Center's predictions in January 2024, African Americans are expected to account for 14% voters. As of 2022, the voters in this community live in 8 states majorly. These states are Texas, Georgia, Florida, New York, California, North Carolina, Maryland, and Illinois. Together, these states account for 52% of blacks eligible voters in the 50 states and the District of Columbia. Latino voters make up for 15% of the population, making them a key voter base to win the polls. There are 36 million eligible Latino voters in the US. Immigrants or naturalized citizens in the United States will vote for the candidate based on the candidate's stance on immigration policies. Illegal immigrants, of course, cannot vote, but naturalized citizens can swing states in either of the candidates' favor. Indian Americans are now the second largest immigrant group in the US, second only to Mexican Americans. Their population has grown by 50% since 2010, according to an Indian American Attitude Survey. They are present in the swing states where the victory margin is low. Now, Muslims make up roughly 1% of the US population, yet they are a significant voter bloc. What is the reason, you may ask? Well, they are concentrated in the swing states. Swing states are crucial deciding factors in the race for the president. The key issue that the Muslims are expected to vote on this time is the war in Gaza. They see the US's continued support of Israel as an extension of oppression on the Palestinians. How is Kamala Harris wooing the vote banks? Harris has claimed African Americans and Latinos are 4 times more likely to be arrested for smoking weed. So, she has promised to legalize recreational marijuana, trying to appeal to the two communities. To target Latino voters, she is selling them the American dream. She plans to create more opportunities for them. Harris plans to play aggressive on the border issue. The Vice President suggests introducing serious criminal charges for people who repeatedly cross illegally and require asylum claims to be made at ports of entry. Now, many Indian Americans feel represented with her Indian heritage, even as she herself has not publicized it openly except for regularly remembering her Indian mother. How is Donald Trump appealing to the major vote banks? Trump has used Kamala's heritage to his advantage. He has raised doubts about her ethnicity, questioning whether she is Indian or a black. Trump conducted meetings with leaders of the Latino community. He has also promised to implement stricter laws to solve the border issue, calling it the biggest issue in the country. To woo the Indian Americans, Trump has often been seen appreciating India for the strong global power it is emerging as. He has also called Prime Minister Modi a friend quite a few times, but he has also said in the past that India has breached trade by imposing heavier tariffs. With just days left in the election race, the candidates have to now go all in.